Today I'm reviewing the Lenovo Legion Tower 5i gaming PC with the Intel Core Ultra 7265F, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5060T, 16GB of memory, and a 1TB drive. If you want to check current pricing or availability, it's linked below. I've been running this system on a dedicated gaming desk setup for a few weeks, daily gaming sessions across competitive multiplayer, open-world titles, and some creative tasks like video editing and streaming. I'm talking real sessions with background apps and peripherals connected, not just benchmark snapshots. Let's set expectations. This isn't a compact mini PC, and it's not a bare-bones budget build. What this system is built for is mainstream gaming and creative flexibility in a traditional tower form factor, something you can grow into without feeling instantly limited. In everyday play, performance feels solid and predictable. At 1080p with high or ultra settings in games like Fortnite, Call of Duty, or Assassin's Creed, frame rates were consistently smooth. The RTX 5060T slots into the mainstream-oriented GPU tier, where the focus is on stable performance rather than chasing absolute maximum frames. On 1440p displays, most titles remain comfortably playable with a sensible mix of quality settings. Heavily demanding AAA games did occasionally need a modest setting trim to maintain fluidity, which matches what I'd expect in this class rather than any surprise limitation. Thermals and cooling behavior are practical. Under sustained gaming load, the fans do spin up, and you can hear them in a quiet room. It's not distracting, but it's perceptible compared to passive or ultra-quiet systems. Temperatures stay within stable ranges throughout extended sessions. There's no sharp thermal throttling that interrupts performance. It feels like a well-tuned conventional tower solution rather than a finely tuned silent rig. Noise varies with workload. For daily browsing or lightweight tasks, the system hums quietly. When gaming or rendering, the fan curve is respectable, noticeable but not harsh or jarring. I didn't feel compelled to tweak fan profiles, it behaves rather intuitively. The 16 GB of memory works in practice for gaming and typical multitasking. With a few background apps running, system responsiveness felt consistent. That said, workflows like heavy video editing or simultaneous streaming and gaming can benefit from topping up to 32 GB. It's not required, but it removes potential future bottlenecks. The 1TB drive means you have room for a few large modern games without constant juggling. Load times were quick and consistent, and there was no noticeable sluggishness when switching between big titles. Build quality and expandability are logical strengths of this type of desktop. The tower chassis feels robust, and internal space makes future upgrades, additional RAM, storage, or even a bigger GPU down the line, reasonably straightforward without creative squishing. Putting this in context, the Tower 5i isn't trying to compete with boutique high-end rigs with top-tier GPUs and liquid cooling. What it offers is a balanced performance envelope that matches its hardware. In day-to-day use, it feels practical rather than sensational. Who this makes sense for: players who want a no-nonsense, ready-to-go desktop that handles the majority of current games well, offers growth potential, and doesn't demand you dive into component swapping immediately. If your priority is purely maximum frames per dollar with every tweak, custom-built options might edge ahead. But if you value a solid, coherent system out of the box with straightforward upgrade paths and sensible cooling, this model fits that space. After spending real time with it, what stands out is this system's predictability. It delivers performance where you expect it, thermals behave responsibly, and everyday use doesn't feel stressful or constrained. Check current pricing below and evaluate it against your needs.